What's up, YouTube? It's me, your boy Amos, and I'm back with a new video. Getting everything set up, so I said I'd go over and just give you a rundown of some of the things you would need. And it's nothing really major, just some minor stuff. And with these, you can make anything that I will be building on my channel. The first thing you're going to need is a cutting board, just like this one. And everything that I have here and I show you here can easily be sourced. Any model supply shop, Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, any of those places like that. So I mean, it's nothing really weird or exotic. There's about three items that'll be hard to find, but you can even 3D print those or order them online. You know, it's nothing crazy money. I ended up with the COVID. I had the Rona, so you'll have to excuse my breathing. I'm still not breathing 100% yet. Um, but while I'm down from work, on 2 weeks on quarantine, man, I got bored. Plain and simple. I know I got bored. My little cousins got sick. They're home from school. They're bored. What are you going to do? So I wanted to start making stuff like maybe crafts or something, and something, and that kind of evolved into, well, a lot of parents, especially now, don't really know what to do with their kids, or they don't know where to start. Or it's not even kids, teenagers, adults. Everything I'll be making here is good for doll houses, fairy gardens, um, tabletop gaming, D&D if you're into that, Um, so, multiple purposes. And, but I'll have everything laid out. I'll show you how to measure them in a different video, how I convert all my sizes, have all the cutting specs, try to make it as straightforward as possible, and of course, step by step. um, there's nothing really major to it. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you're going to need is a cutting board, and you don't really have to have one. It just makes it easier because you don't want whatever surface you're on, you don't want to go digging into it with scissors or whatever, for example. I use a razor plane, which this one I 3D printed, and I will have all the links for these in the description. Um, I don't have my razors on here at the moment or set up, but you'll need razor blades. You'll need your standard razor blades, and it just sits down in there for smoothing your pieces of wood. Um, Easy to 3D print. If you purchase it, they're $5-6 US. Nothing crazy. Like I said, I 3D printed that one, and it took an hour and a half or so. Nothing major. Next thing you'll need is some balsa or basswood, and I picked this up at my local supply shop. It's a balsa sheet. It's 1/8 inch by 4 inch by 36 inches. $3.50, and I'm going to be making a lot of stuff out of these. I picked up multiple sizes to cover all of my dimensional number for everything, and just cut them down to size, which I'll like I said, I'll explain that in another video. Um, Another thing you'll need is a wood stripper, just like this one. This one I purchased. It was at Hobby King. I think it was $10. Might have been five. I think it was 10. Again, I've got the plans to 3D print them. It's nothing major. You got a knob here to adjust your thicknesses on, and I'll even do this one with a popsicle stick that I was playing with earlier. So I mean, you can substitute everything, but you just put it down, pull it across, make sure you don't cut your fingers. I've got this set up for basswood, so I'm gonna have to make a couple of passes because popsicle sticks are just a little bit thicker than what I've got it set up for. Make a couple passes, and there you go. Nothing to it. So you'll need your wood, you'll need a strip cutter, a razor plane. Let's set these up here. And like I said, this is a popsicle stick. You can use anything. You don't have to use exactly what I'm doing. You can substitute. You can go with scissors if need be. You can use popsicle sticks. You can use scissors. You can use, you know, a work table or a regular table, or even a little nightstand, or, you know, fold up table or whatever, you know. So there's multiple things. And let's see, you need razor blades. You'll need two types of razor blades. Standard utility blades like this, and you'll need the blades for the plane. And you don't have to use them, once again, you know, that's just if you want smooth things. And I've got snips, and of course super glue, glue sticks, and a hot glue gun. And that's just mainly to put things together. If you want to go fancier, we'll get into some more details in some of the later videos. I just want to start off at a beginner level, you know, where everybody can follow along, and just kind of branch out and expand as we get to it. Another thing that I use, that you can use scissors, you don't have to. And I 3D printed this one, and I just threw it on a scrap piece of wood. That's why it's not bolted down real good. But this is a strip cutter, or a chopper, hobby chopper. And it just makes it so, you know, you got your things marked, put your wood in there, and there you go. Nice, clean, fast cuts, even though this one's a little crooked, but yeah, whatever. And like I said, I 3D printed this one. You know, the three main things here can all be 3D printed. Nothing crazy, nothing major. Another thing you'll need is a ruler, or rulers. Right now, I know school's starting back up here in the U.S. You can get stuff. You can get the school supplies really cheap. I think these were like 25 cents a piece. And it's nothing, you know. I've spent more than that on a cup of coffee. I'm sure most of you have. Or a Coke or soda, or, you know, what have you. And that will pretty much cover everything that I will be doing here, and most of the equipment, if not all of the equipment. So I'll post another video up of the dimension sizes and how I will be calculating those. And hopefully my breathing will get better soon. If not, then it is what it is. You'll have to overlook it. I apologize. And we'll go from there, and we'll get started on everything. So we'll see y'all next time.